my goal is to help people to go forward and to help people master their mind, help people to deal with the inner chatter, the inner critic that's getting in their way. So if you know you have an issue, and if you know you are getting overwhelmed by the thoughts and the things that's coming in your head all the time and you don't have control, I want you to make sure that you are present.
Today, you're taking a break from hosting your weekly show on YouTube. And so I want people to know there's more happening behind the scene than you share on your channel. And so I want to know what you've been working on. Remind our viewers also in terms of like, who is Shelia besides being the host of Straight Talk with Shelia? And what can they expect that you're working for people to be able to come and meet you virtually still, but for them to be up close in person and learn more from you?
Yeah, so I'm so glad you asked that. So the kind of work I do, my title is Executive Transformational Life Coach. And in that long title, I get to touch lives across the world. I get to touch people in the executive space as well as in real life, professional leaders, entrepreneurs, you name it, people who are going through stuff. Because my goal is to help people just tap into the power within. So, coming this next month in August, August 16th and 17th, I'll be part of a virtual summit. And the focus for me is mindset because I talk about the mind a lot because it is critical that you have your mind right. Because when your mind is right, nobody can tell you otherwise. So I'm excited for that. The other thing that's coming up after that is me helping people to tap into their power by identifying their value, their self-worth from within. And it is called the law of the mirror. Because when you look in the mirror don't lie. The mirror don't lie. And you want to tell the truth. So you want to tell the truth to you first. So that's what I'm going to be working on. And that's going to be a mastermind setting. So it's going to be a very specific amount of people, anywhere from 10 to 12 people, because I don't want it to be too big and to lose the power. Because I want people to feel comfortable to share. I want people to come for transformation because that's what I'm all about. Because with everything going on in the world, people need to know that they have a safe space that they can come to get the information, the transformation, the tools that they need to go out there and live like they know how to live.
Like they
You
know,
know?
you can help them.
Yeah,
You can be that guide for them. And so some
absolutely.
people undermine, okay, we're going to
Mm-hmm,
do a little play on word, undermine how much power what's
mm-hmm,
happening in their mind, right? So right now,
mm-hmm,
I feel like people's mind is very cluttered. There's a lot
mm-hmm.
of chaos. There's a lot of uncertainty where it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? And I
Yep.
think people are not fully present because there's a lot
Mm-hmm,
of distractions in terms of
mm-hmm.
what am I going to do? What's happening? And so what do you hope the people who are like, well, I'm just gonna wait and see, right? Because people are always like, it's not that important, who just keep doing and thinking the mind is not as critical as you say that it is. If they just keep doing, they're good.
It's so important that you ask that question because what I'm noticing recently, there's been a lot of therapy session being advertised on the radio and all over. And here's the thing, therapy is great. But when therapy is over, because you deal with the things back there or the things in the past that's interrupting your present, a lot of people, they don't have the tools to go forward. My goal is to help people to go forward and to help people master their mind, help people to deal with the inner chatter, the inner critic that's getting in their way. So if you know you have an issue and if you know you are getting overwhelmed by the thoughts and the things that's coming in your head all the time and you don't have control, I want you to make sure that you are present for the summit because my topic is going to be on mindset. And then for the workshop is being able to look in the mirror and identify your superpower and be able to deal with the things because we've got to control our mind, the things in our thoughts, and not let the thoughts control us. So I will teach you how to recognize the power you have within to control the thoughts within so that you can live outside.
I love that. So people can definitely learn from you. The more details will be in the
Mm-hmm.
description. The links are
Yep.
coming for people to sign, which is the goal. Bring a friend.
Sign
Because
up.
a lot of the time you like work on the mind, but again, think about who's around you. We all need to
Mm-hmm.
work on our mind together.
Mm-hmm.
And so the summit is the first stop.
Yep.
And then we have a master. that's coming
Yep.
up. Mastermind.
Mastermind.
Yeah, Mastermind. And then
Mhm.
officially people can learn more in terms of what you have in store for them to keep going. Because one session, one summit is not enough for you
It's not enough. It's not enough.
for
So
my
we,
wife.
we're gonna do the group thing, and then out of the group thing, you'll get an opportunity to do one-to-one with me, or maybe with somebody else in another situation where you're challenged. Maybe you have a work partner, maybe you have a business that the folks there, they're not using their mind the way they're supposed to, and you can bring me into that space and we can figure out how we can work together, because in this way we have to be intentional about working on things that's getting in the way of our success, getting in the way of a successful relationship or successful work. Who are we if we don't have the right mindset?
To go with that. So for people who are like, you know what, I'm in. How they contact you, or for executive or companies who say, you know what, we should be working together, and they want to schedule a call to learn more in terms of how they bring you into their company and work with their teams. So it's not just one-on-one, you can work with teams as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, to me, that's a very important part of a company culture, where
Mm-hmm.
all learning that together versus like all the different ones together, from the leaders to the team to, it's all about leadership and everyone plays a role. It's not
Absolutely.
just the leader for their mindset to be right. Everybody needs to do it. So how can we get in touch with you?
So the way to get in touch with me, you can give me a call at my 800, my 866 numbers, 866-280-4176. Let me make sure. 866-280-4175. 866-280-4175. You can text or call that number. And you can also send me a DM. I'm all over the social media spaces. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook. You can also go to my website, which is lookwithinlifecoach.com, or you can send me an email at Shelia at lookwithinlifecoach.com. Shelia is Shelia, lookwithinlifecoach.com.
Outcome. So we have all the information,
Mm-hmm.
and I look forward to seeing you at the Girl Power Summit. It's gonna be exciting. So hopefully I'll see your audience there. Don't miss it.
Yeah. Listen, bring all the people. Listen, let's break the link. Just bring everybody. And I want you to mark your calendars for August 16th and 17th. And I want you to join me. I want you to bring all your friends, because we're going to be talking about impactful things to change your life. I'll be speaking about mindset. Here's the thing, it is so critical for you to have the right mindset to deal with the challenges in your life. And let's get on this together so that we can make the impact in our lives that we need to.